Hello guys, this is Jay from MixStuff and I hope you are doing good. So in my previous video we saw how to control LEDs with the help of an Android, and as promised earlier, today we will see how to control LEDs with the help of voice commands. So first things first, requirements. So again this time we are only going to need a handful of things: an Arduino board, a Bluetooth module HC05, the same one which we used in my previous video, a couple of wires or jumpers, a breadboard, and a LED. This time we are going to use a RGB LED instead of the common LEDs used before in my previous videos. And there are two types of LEDs actually available in the market: the common cathode one and the common anode. So here in this video we are going to use the common anode RGB LED. So without wasting our time, let's get started. So as you could see in the image, VCC and the ground of the Bluetooth module goes to the VCC and the ground of Arduino, and the TXD and the RXD pin goes to pin number 1 and 0 of the Arduino board. So coming to the connections of our LED, the second terminal is the longest terminal, and the longest terminal goes to the VCC of the Arduino board. As I mentioned, this is a common anode RGB LED. So the second terminal will go to the VCC of the Arduino. If it was a common cathode one, then the longest terminal would go to the ground pin of the Arduino board, and the other three terminals goes to any of the three digital pins on the Arduino board, each terminal representing the red color, green and the blue color. So taking our first component, that is the Bluetooth module, we mount it on the breadboard. We take our first jumper and insert in the VLC column of the Bluetooth module and connect it on the VCC of the Arduino board. Then we take our next jumper, connect the ground part of the module, then the RXD and the TXD pins of the Bluetooth module. Well, we won't connect these two pins for now. The reason of not connecting them, well, you will understand it in the later part of the video. So coming to our next component, our LED. So as I mentioned, there are 4 terminals on the RGB LED. Let me show you. So here is our LED. As you could see, the second terminal is the largest one, which goes to the VCC part of the Arduino, and the first, third and the fourth part denote the red, green and the blue color. So we mount our LED. Okay, come on. Okay, we first connect the second terminal, which is the VCC one, and I'm connecting it to the same column where our module is connected. Okay, hold on a second. Yes, okay, fine. Then we connect our red terminal to the digital pins on our Arduino board. Well, I'm going for pin number 9, 10 and 11 as they are PWM pins and they are in order. So the first terminal, which is the red one, goes to pin number 9. The third one, which is our green terminal, goes to pin number 10. And the last one goes to pin number 11. So yes, it looks like mess, but don't worry. So we are done with our connections, and let's move to our coding part. So here is our code. So we have defined voice as string instead of int, obviously. Then we have defined the green, blue and red pin as 10, 11 and 9 pin numbers on the Arduino. Then coming to our void setup part, we have defined the green, blue and red pin as output pin, and this is just for turning off the LED in the beginning. Then coming to our void loop part, if any data is available, then read the data, and if the voice length is 0, which means if it is receiving any data, then serial print voice, which means the command which we give to it, it will get written in the serial monitor over here in the top right corner. You can view the commands given by you in the serial monitor when it is connected to our Arduino board. So if the voice is red, then the value assigned to red would be 0, green 255 and blue 255. While 0 indicates the lowest intensity, it would be almost off, and 255 indicates the highest value. The LED will be glowing brightly. So the thing is, we are using the common anode LED over here, so instead of those values we are just going to reverse the values. So we are assigning 0, the value 0 to red, 255 to green and blue, which means the current would be flowing from the red terminal and not green and blue. Similarly over here, green and blue, you could see the color which we wish. For example, here green, we have assigned the value 0 to green. In case of common cathode LED, we would be assigning value 255 to green and 0 to red and blue. Similarly, blue and white, if you want it to glow as a normal LED, so we have assigned the value zeros to all of the three. If we give it a command as good night, then the LED would be turned off, as value assigned are 255 to all the three. If the voice command given by you is chameleon, then this part would make it fade, and the LED would be changing colors just like chameleon. This is the part for chameleon and changing the color fading form. This line resets the variable after initiating the process. So this is it. This is the code we are going to run. So now let's move to our testing part. So now that we are done with our connections and coding, let's just move to our testing part. But first we need to connect our Android to the Bluetooth module. So we take our Android and we open the app called as AMR Voice. Well, you could get it for free on the Google Play Store. We'll just go ahead. The app will automatically enable Bluetooth. Now here we have options. We go to connect robot. We'll scan for devices. It says no devices have been paired, so we'll just go to settings, go to Bluetooth, and here it says HC05. Let's get connected. Here it would ask you pin, and it has already given us the hint that it's usually 0000 or 1234. I'm gonna go ahead with 1234. It has successfully paired with our Bluetooth module. So let's go back to AMR Voice. And let's connect to HC05. It says connecting, and it has connected to HC05. So now we could give commands to our Arduino and we will be able to control the LED. So let's just proceed further. So you could see that the LED light on the Bluetooth module has started blinking at a slower rate, which means that our device has been successfully paired with the Bluetooth module. So let's just try. Green, green, whoa, that's too bright. Red, blue, white, chameleon. You see, when I say chameleon, it starts to fade, it starts changing its color. That's what we have written in the code. So finally turning it off. Good night. And yes, it worked perfectly as we planned. So we just remember one thing, that you should connect the RxD and the TXD pins after uploading the code. Take care of that. And if you want to control a normal LED instead of just this RGB LED, then the connections will be same and just the code will be different. If you want the code, it is available on my website. I have given the link in the description below for both of them, for the normal LED and the RGB LED. So just visit the links. And if you found the video helpful and easy to follow, then please just like and subscribe my channel. More interesting videos are coming soon. Until then, adios, sayonara, goodbye, bye bye.